All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So it's Tuesday today, January 27, and we have the huge update. Yeah, basically for all of the guys who was waiting for that is the announcement. Yeah, for the day of the launch of the V2. Yeah, so like we already have some inside information. Jake just told us 5 minutes before start the Zoom, and of course like he will gonna announce this right now for all the community, for all the guys. And I think it's the pretty great. Yeah, like it's a pretty great time that we have right now the really new version of the DEX. Yeah, where everyone can trade, where everyone can start basically to provide liquidity that people who still not with us, because like we have a lot of the new guys who join in right now, and of course like market update and all the details. Yeah, Jake, I don't want to make this too long. Yeah, no, my intro, so you can start. Yeah, so I think everybody wants to listen to you.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. So hello everybody. Yeah, we didn't see for almost 1 week. So as I said, Jake was working really hard on everything. So we are preparing this V2 version, and we have some lot of the crazy stuff that will come in behind, and with some new positive vibes and new updates with V2. So this is what we need on the beginning of this year. So as you guys can see, basically market is in really bad shape for the last few months. So since we launched, basically we didn't see any bigger recovery on the market. Everything go into the gold and silver. Yeah. So even our grandparents make more money than us, yeah, with their gold stash and silver. So yeah, so this is how they win. But yeah, this is their time. I see some guys since I think 1982. This was the top of the silver, around $50, and these guys are now first time in profit. Yes, so they wait almost 50 years, yeah, to get the first profit up. Yeah, so as I said, but for you guys with TMX, you see the profit even before. Yeah. So as I said, this is where we go and this is where we are now. So from our perspective, I know everybody what everybody is waiting now is the launch day and when we will get everything, yeah, set up for the V2 and be gone. So for now, what I have from the devs and from the updates and from the GMX, and as you know, guys, we are depending on a lot of other factors and the stuff from behind to get this on. It's not only on us. So we will launch this week, but this week we have the, like we'll call it, a soft launch. So we will start unlocking all the stuff on the exchange, testing and everything during this week. So basically during this week, you will not see new design, but devs will test everything, how, I don't know, staking, closing, trading, a lot of the stuff what they develop in behind, and from the smart contracts, we'll be able to see this stuff and test this stuff directly on the exchange. And on the next Wednesday, we will have the new facelift, how we call it, of the exchange with new ways to see how exchange looks. So new design, you'll see all this crazy trading stuff. Basically, we have a lot of functionalities what will come in next few weeks. But on the next Wednesday, on the 4th of the February, you will be able to see all active, all set up, and with all new design on the market from the TMX. So basically, as I said, guys, this is the insider information. So this is not information what we share to the market and to the other community. So this is only for the guys who are now on the Zoom with us. So basically, you guys know now the date when we are going live. Also, what we are preparing now is also get listed on decentralized exchanges. So basically, we are looking up to get, as you know, we've been listed on Uniswap, but now we are working on some other solution like 1inch and some other decentralized exchanges, because as you know, on Uniswap, when this we have this hacker attack, one of our guys lose some part of his tokens. Basically, this scammer opened few more pools on the Uniswap, yeah, and basically he poisoned the Uniswap with this action. And this is the point when you can lose some money if you buy the TMX there, because he gave really big price for the TMX. But as I said, but we have few more options like decentralized exchanges who can easily exchange this, and this is how we will do. So when we update the new decentralized exchange who will list TMX token, then you will be able, I don't know, from Trust Wallet, from MetaMask, buy directly TMX tokens, yeah, because these tokens will be bought from the decentralized pool and basically given to you and put on the market. Yeah. Also, what we are working on now is PionX. So PionX US is centralized exchanges. So as I said, we have a lot of requests from the US guys. Jay, give us one exchange who is working for US, who have no problem with any restrictions. So this is what we work now. So basically, for the guys who are in US and for guys we want to invest, we will open also PionX. I'm now speaking with the exchange. We will see. Will we go live before V2 or after V2? I think we will go after V2 because we will make this first hype with V2 and then we will make additional hype with new exchange listing. So as you know how exchange listing goes. So basically this help us go from $2 back to $9, 20, even $22. So as more exchanges have listed you, more bigger exchanges with more communities, this is how you get even more people buying TMX token, more people investing, and this is how you can increase your price during the time. So as I said, this is something what we are working on in behind, and this is what we are preparing for the exchange. So as you know, most of our guys now working with gets most money from the staking of TMX tokens. Yeah, so basically because TMX tokens have nice big price, but this is just beginning. Yeah, so basically now we are around $9. We look around this price, and I think when we go with V2 and when we add up new exchange, I think we will break this $22 resistance, and I hope my price target for February will be around $30. Yeah. So I promise this by the end of the year, but we have this, guys who lose their tokens and dump the price. But this is why I'm working now. Yeah. So basically I'm working now to get you guys $30 for TMX tokens with new listing, with new pump on the market, and with new upgraded exchange. What is also what is coming to exchange is that you will have two-factor authentication, you will have the password, we will have single asset trading from the liquidity. So basically liquidity will have a lot of the new security features. Also, when we open the exchange, I will go with you guys with every part, what we add up, what we redesign, what we put on, but 90% of the work is in behind. Yeah, so basically it's in backend, so you guys don't can even see the stuff what we build up. So you will see how trading is faster, how we get even better prices, and what we're bringing on. Also, fee distribution will go even faster with bigger spreads. We'll also be able to add up some other projects. So this is what also now go with V2. So let's say if we open, I don't know, our TMX casino. Basically, all fees from the casino and wins will come back into the TMX tokens. Yeah. So basically, this is what is coming back into the token stuff. Also, what I'm working on now and what I will work for the coming months, and I hope by the end of this year, is from this moment when we launch V2, I will now focus only on the trading and bringing trading communities. Yeah. So basically, I will, let's say, move myself from the directly development and redesign. I will then go directly with the trading and bringing more traders and bringing more people on, bringing more fees. And as I said, this is what we need. Yeah, and this is why we build this exchange, so people use it, traders use it, so we can build something crazy and something good for the years to come. And as you know, I am the trader. I get a little bit rusty in the last few months when we go with TMX. But as I said, this is what I do for a living before the TMX, and this is where I want to come back, and this is what I want to do with with our exchange, with our stuff, and this is where I think I can bring something new, and this is where I think I can bring the most. Yeah. So as you know, guys, I'm the trader less now. I think it's already 11 years. Yeah, and basically this is the stuff what I do, and this is what I will bring. So just few ways how we bring money with the traders. So basically, I'm the day trader, so I trade around 1 million in volume every day. So basically, from my stuff, I I pay only for the fees around $4,000 to $5,000 every month. So basically, this is what I bring only from the fee every day. Sorry, when I traded $1 million. Yeah. So fees can go from $4,000 to $5,000 when you do this big volume. And also, as I said, I have some days good days, I have some bad days. Basically, when I lose around $10,000 to $20,000. When I win, sometimes I win around a few $1,000 and this kind of stuff. So you can just imagine what trader as me, who trade around $1 million a day, can bring to one exchange. Yeah. So basically, with guys like me, you can get only from the fees from $50,000 to $100,000 every month, just coming back to you without any liquidation sales. So basically, every time I close the trade and I'm losing, this money is coming back into the liquidity. So as I said, this is what I will try to bring on. I will try to bring on at least few good guys, and with all this stuff together, we will put it on with new, let's say, with new push and with new volume on the market. As I said, I'm also working on that we get listed on top 5 exchanges by the end of the year. For that, we need trading volume around 5 million TMX in dollars, but every day. So basically, we reach, I think that we have few days with $1 million of the trading volume a day on TMX, but now we will just go. We need to upgrade to the $5 million of trading volume of TMX token, and then we will get listed on top 5 exchanges. So this is like Binance, like Bybit. These exchanges, they are asking for 5 million of trading volume. So you can just imagine if we get listed on top 5 exchanges, what crazy numbers can be per TMX token. So as I said, I think we see a lot of the dumping, we see a lot of the drop down on the market. As you can see, guys, basically for the last few months, we have really bad results on, and basically Bitcoin, Ethereum are still fighting. And but what is very important, decentralized exchanges are just start getting the bigger hype. Yeah. So I just see the hype just break out of this dropping. They just pump from $20 to $28. So basically now they're just on the edge of the recovery. So what that means? So when you see that some decentralized exchange start to bringing some push about, that means they are preparing for the some kind of the bull market. They are preparing for the big volume. I also see the hype unlock new liquidity today. So they are preparing for big amounts of the traders. They are preparing for the bigger swing ups, and this is what exchanges do in first 2 months of the year. So they are preparing for the whole year, for the bigger volume on the markets, and for the bigger push up. And this is what I see now on the market. As I said, I'm still looking for the Aster. Aster is still low, so they are still didn't prepare. But when you see the Aster break about $0.8, this is the moment when Binance said it's enough of this almost bear market dropping for last 4 months. Now we are ready for recovery, and now we are ready for bigger push up here. And then you will see how a lot of the money coming into exchanges, how a lot of the new volume coming on the market, and this is what we are looking on. So basically, this is some kinds of indicator what shows me when the exchanges start preparing with new liquidity, with new volumes, when they start preparing for big amounts of the traders. This is the moment when they are ready for the next bullish swing and for the next push on the market. Also, as you can see from the total market cap, it's around 2 point less than $3 trillion. So for our recovery on the market, we need to go about $3 trillion, hold sometime here, and then push back. Yeah. So basically now, as you can see, we just clear all these lows. So for now, as I see this, is that we will be able to break this. I think maybe in a week and a half, we will break about this resistance. And from that moment, we will be ready for bigger push up. On the altcoins, also, they take lows and they take all this liquidity while go lower, as you can see here. And now we are preparing for the bigger swing up and break about all the resistance line you can see here. And when we break about, I would like to see the breakout about 900 billion, but for us, what is very important is $850 billion. So when the altcoins break this finally, we are then into this upper zone, and this is our moment for fully recover. So as I said, now timing is good for us. So market is just starting to prepare to break about the resistance, and I think this last few months was crazy. Basically, after all this drop with bitcoins, if you can see, so basically we go from the tops of the one almost $130,000, and this was our line. So this is the Bitcoin. So basically, I think we launched around here. So this was zone around September, and this is the top of the Bitcoin. And basically, from this, we just see the drop down. And basically, Bitcoin collect almost all liquidity now. As I said, there is still lower part of liquidity here. If you can see here, around 75 to $74,000. But I think we will not visit this soon. So basically, now we just need breakout about $97,000 per Bitcoin, and then we are ready for the next swing up. So as I said, from this market is just preparing. We are still into the uptrend. We are still not in bear market. And as you can see, with all this money, what coming into the gold and silver, basically gold taking almost every day new all-time high. Silver also push really high, basically almost $120, and now it's around $110. So as you guys can see, this money will go when the market stabilize, when there is no some crazy news from the Trump that he will conquer half of the world. I just asked Trump to be calm for at least 2 months. Yes, so maybe this is too much, but give us a little bit of peace. Yeah, so when he give us the peace, then you will see the drop into the silver, drop into the gold, and basically all this money will come back into the risk assets, yeah, like a Bitcoin, like Ethereum. So now this is just preparation for the big swing move on the market and for the bigger recovery up. So as I said, one of my predictions what I have was when the silver was around $70, then I just go and check what is the price on the market of the silver. And at that time, market price was already $120. So if you want to buy some physical silver, at the moment when the silver on the market was $70, physical silver was already $120. So this was just matter of the time when the price will just come behind of the physical silver and take it out. Yeah. So now if you check, I think now physical silver is around $140, $150 already. So basically there is still possibility that silver will break this price and just go up. As I said, I don't like to see this. So if you can see this, this is only up without any big retest. So we don't want to see this. Yeah. So every trader know when you see only up, this is big problem because when it's drop, it will drop at least to here, at least to $70. And from that moment, maybe it will continue up, but without any retest, this is dangerous. Yeah. I know demand on in the world is really great. I know everybody building some batteries, some stuff, solar panels, everything needs silver to be built. But from this perspective, as I see as a trader, I'm a little bit scared of this only up. So I'm just waiting for maybe some retest, and from that moment we will see new high. So as I said, guys, from our perspective, are just on the beginning of recovery mode. So basically, as you can see, Bitcoin is still consolidating into this zone. We already see this stuff. So we see when the market is dropping for a few months, then make some consolidation and then make new all-time high. So basically, this was what we already see. As you can see here, This was also a really long consolidation phase when we have the top at $72,000 and lowest price was $50,000. So basically we hold at this $20,000 for a really, really long time. And when market break it, we just make new all-time high, new retest, and again new all-time high. So what I see now is just boring consolidation phase until market exhaust, and then we will see some new break and push up. And this, why I'm saying this to you guys, is because when we see this big push up, we will have already ready V2 version of the exchange. We will already start bringing traders, and this is the moment when you want to take the money from the traders, from the market, and from all this liquidity. So basically, this will help the TMX price go maybe even to $100 by the end of the year. So this is not strange for us. So I think we can manage it. But as I said, we need at least one good recovery, good push on the market, as you can see, because since we start we didn't see any relief. So as I said, after this boring consolidation, I think market will finally go up and we will see some nice consolidation. So as I said, for guys who maybe join later, this week we have soft landing, soft opening. So basically we will start unlocking everything on the exchange and activation, and by the next Wednesday, I think on the Wednesday next, 4th of February, we will activate everything. You will see new design. You will see all the new stuff, new fancy stuff. I will make the video. We will go through all the page. Guys will be able to set up two-factor authentication keys for your wallets. You will be able to set up all password and all stuff. So as I said, guys, use this 1 week. Prepare yourself to get some TMX tokens. If you guys want to buy, we will try to make you some swapping deals or maybe connect with some guys who already have the tokens. So as I said, just send us the message. We will try to find best solution for you, and just be ready, because with this V2 version upgrade, with all this new crazy stuff coming and with new listing on the exchange, this is also very important. I think we'll be ready for new highs, yeah. And I think we will be ready for the new breakout. So basically now we are still at $9 holding, and I think $30 is our next target. Yeah. So we just need to break this $22 resistance. And when we break it, with all these new updates, with all these new listings, with all this new liquidity, what will come on the market, I think my next target by the end of the next month will be around $30. So I think we can manage it. And when we break it, there will be always some retests, as you guys can see. But be ready. I hope this year we will be able to see listing on top 5 exchanges, and that means, guys, at least 10 to 100 DEX for most of you guys here. So basically, just imagine if Binance or Bybit list us, so basically they have billions and billions of dollars every day of the volume. Yeah. So this small exchange like TMX, these small guys with small amounts of the tokens, you can just imagine if these guys bring billions and billions, millions, we don't need billions, we need just few millions coming back into the TMX. You can just see how crazy price action can be. And this is what these guys can do for the days. So basically they can pump every day 5 to 10 million, 5 to 10 million, because you will have bigger volume into the move from buy and sells, and you can see how crazy price action can be. So as I said, guys, be ready. I have a lot of to do to work still. I will also be in Germany. I need to make some validators and stuff and prepare with GMX. So I will get some keys and some add-ups for our exchange. So basically, I will do also this stuff to get us ready for the V2, because as I said, this is huge upgrade, huge stuff is in behind work. So we need to get this done appropriate and on high level. So that's it, guys. You'll be ready. You'll be set on. Count on the Wednesday, 4th of February, fully live. Before that, we will go with soft opening. So basically, we will go with slowly unlaunching everything, testing everything, putting it into the work, making final tests, and then we will be ready to launch and we will be ready to put this on the market. Yeah. So as I said, I will check now your questions, guys. I don't have a lot of the time. I have a few more Zooms after it.
What's up, Jake?
Hello, guys.
Hey, check some of those questions, but most of it you covered. You know what I mean? And everybody. So the takeaway right now is like you're going to see a lot of cool changes while you read these questions, Jake. You're going to see a lot of cool changes in the site. February 4th is around that day. Obviously, technology, give or take a day, everything will be able to claim and do everything that you want to do with the exchange. So, really cool that we are inside of this group and kind of know what's going on a little bit ahead of time. So, Jake has been right over predictions. I mean, over the last couple of years since we've been talking to him and following Jake's advice. So you can get more TMX tokens somehow. Try to get them. I mean, buying them on MEXC. I don't know if there's people that want to sell some at $9. BINGX is that one too. I can purchase on there. I just haven't done it. I'm mostly doing MEXC, but those two are the way to do it. And then 1inch is just you just connect it to your wallet and we'll buy it. It's safer spot for everything to do it. So once this stuff happens, we have people that want to buy 10,000, 5,000, 20,000, 50,000. They just want to do it themselves or they're from the United States and they don't have the ability. So Jake's opening an exchange in the United States too in the next week or so where people can set up an account, purchase that way. That way it's not through Uniswap, not a DEX, not decentralized, but you'll have the ability to purchase TMX tokens there too. So, but like Dr. Fez said, the token's not that important of a price. It's the trading fees is what we want. But obviously, the more that we can promote the token, the more that we all promote them to stake on the exchange and then share the exchange. So go ahead, Jake. But yeah, I'm real fired up.
Yeah. So as I said, I'm really excited. So I think we are ready for new chapter of TMX. So as you know, guys, we are building this for almost 2 years. So this was long journey. And as I said always, guys, since we go from private sale, buy TMX tokens, stake these tokens to yourself. It was 50 cents. Now we are $9. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't have any more words to say. Also, after it, we go with TGA. I say, guys, buy when Ethereum was $1,300, $1,500. Buy when it was $2,000, $2,500. This is still cheap. We are just consolidating. We are preparing for big swing. And this is why I want to preach you guys. And this is why now when we launch V2, I will just focus more on the trading. Yeah. So basically I will have my trading hours when we will trade in live, when we will make some actions, when we will make some good trades. So basically I'll try to interact with more and more traders to bring them on and show you guys what skill I have and what good predictions can I give you. And as I said, everything is calculated at least few months before. Yeah. So when I do some work, when I do some investment, I always calculate at least few months in front. Then I take some positions and then I build something in behind. Yeah. So basically this is what we do now. And now when the market is still bleeding, when market is low, this is the moment to collect. This is the moment to buy, to prepare yourself, because when TMX been around 25, $30, $50, you will see a lot of people are buying and you will just smile because you have the tokens when there was 50 cents, when there was $3, when they're $9. So you get them extra cheap, guys. And as I said, this is still cheap. Collect them, use them, and fees will start coming in bigger swing. Also, all the fees, I see the question, will be rewarded directly with USDT, so no more rapid Ethereum. So basically, this is also upgrade what's going with V2. So as I said, guys, a lot of the crazy stuff, much more functionalities, a lot of the faster stuff will be. So be ready, be prepared. And also, I see MEXC and VX. Yeah, I see we have some problems with coin market cap. I send them already a lot of the stuff, yeah, to connect. So as I said, we will update it coin market cap now until we go with V2. So basically, they didn't follow us with how much of the tokens there is on the market. A lot of the stuff behind, they only charge a lot of the money to get listed, and they just don't update anything after it. Yeah, if you are not in top 100 tokens, yeah. But as I said, I will push them so they collect all these exchanges, what is working for us, and bring them back to us. Yeah. So as I said, guys, a lot of the stuff is happening, a lot of the stuff is in the work. Jake will also travel, work, and do a lot of the stuff before we go with V2. So stay tuned. If I don't reply you, I'm really busy. So please give me at least one more week until we launch this. And after it, yeah, we can make more easy zooms and you can start trading with me. and you can get some extra money on. Yeah, so basically we'll see how we build the stuff and why we have this vision with DEX and working on the futures, and why I think this is the future of the crypto and this is the future for the traders. Yeah, so thank you guys, be ready, stake your TMX tokens next week, um, fully live this week, soft launch, unlocking, testing, checking everything. And as I said, I will try to write some posts. If I don't have any times to make one more Zoom this week, I'll try to post something. But as I said, there is a lot of the work behind. So please give me some time, and I will make it all on for you. So thank you guys, and see you next week.
Yeah, thanks, Jake. Thanks, everyone, guys. Recording gonna be posted really soon.
Thanks, Jake.
Buy TMX, guys. Yeah, this is final
Get
warning.
ready.
Yeah, buy it while still you can. Yeah, so
That's
don't
right.
take this opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, so Wednesday 4
All right.
we go in for fully live. Yeah, Jake?
Yeah,
That's what you said.
fully live and okay.
Okay,
Thank
perfect.
you guys, and see you next week. Bye bye.